Finally, ta-da! I brought my little Porsche to 911 meet or Porsche meet. Finally, look at that wide butt, super wide butt. All right, let's look at the cars. 997.2 turbo. Lovely. Oh, it's a 0.1. I'm sorry. Yeah, the tail lamps is a 0.1, and this one is 991.2. Very nice. There's a lot of them now. That's GTS, the one that Brendan wants. Carrera GTS, so many GTS. Carrera 4 GTS. Some people just want Carrera GTS. They don't want 4 GTS, right? Or some people leaving 911. That's a 0.2. Look at the tail lamps. That swoops upwards. That's a 4S 0.2. Mr. Thomas. Where's Brendan?
Over there, the other side.
Huh?
Yeah.
Where's his Ferrari?
Huh?
Where is he? Did he drive his Ferrari?
Wrong corner, cannot rev.
Park here, ma. NSX here, what?
Cannot.
Yo! Okay. Sorry. Lovely morning. Finally, I get to mix with Didi. Sorry?
Wrong color.
Yeah, this is a wrap, right? I think it's a wrap.
But the green and brown color.
Hey, the two GTS, none 4 GTS. Brandon's dream spec. Yeah, that's a 964. Oh, beautiful wheels. These are really beautiful wheels. Very nice. Right, so 964 and G series. Let me show you the huge difference. All right, not huge. They are essentially the same car. This is the successor. Okay, you see the bumper in metallic paint all along. All right, and now if we have a F series here, it would be nice. But take note of the bumper. It's a clean cut line. All right, that's the difference between the G series 964 and the likes of, say, the Singer modified cars. Okay, I don't think I'll be able to see a F series here, but there are two G series over there. So just now you saw the clean bumpers, right? So, and then these are the G series with the rubber bits down here. Morning. See the rubber bits down here? Yep, these are the G series, but essentially it is that of 964, but there are some differences. I got a friend who got a 964 Targa, G series Targa, but then he was doing the roof, but the roof came from a G series roof, so it was a bit of a mixed up. Okay, now that's a very nice 996. I couldn't get these headlamps. Hello. I couldn't get these headlamps, the original one. I mean, if I could, I would, but I just couldn't. So these original ones are like this. The pre-facelifts are like this. A lot of people don't like this, but I tell you, it's sweet, you know. And I want to change I want to do up my interior as well. These are aftermarket tail lamps, right? They look out of place when they first came out compared to original ones. But then you look at new Porsche tail lamps, you know, they sort of go around this design. So anyway, it's all 911s. Jared's Porsche is there. The Carrera 4, is it? I don't know. Anyway, yep, everybody's here. Nice outing. All right, some Porsches for you all to gawk at. Some nice Porsches. All right, and yeah, that's a 993, which is getting popular now. But some people kind of felt that the headlamps are too small. Now the 993 is the successor, is the predecessor of the 996. But in the 996, they reduced the weight of the car, blah blah blah, you know. But 993 is well loved. It's the last air-cooled Porsche. Porsche engines used to be, they don't need water, they were air-cooled. Okay, so yeah, that's the 993. And 993 coupes are still, they don't have frameless doors. Frameless doors only start with 996. And essentially 996, the platform, the wheelbase, the tracks and all that It's largely similar to the 997, which is this one. Okay, size wise and all that, they are very, very similar. Yep, that's another 964, which is very famous in terms of profile and all that. Yep, 964 coming in. Yep, gonna go look for my buddies and then go home. Cheers. Yo! That's Qhalis 964 Turbo. Yeah. Alright, I just got home. And yep, the car ran well. There's a lot of smell coming out from the engine, and just now as I rev it, there is quite some white smoke. So that means need to get that checked for long distance drive like Mae Hong Son or Enduro. That has to be sorted. Okay, if not, it's gonna burn off all my engine oil and something not nice gonna happen. Okay, I'll let it sit here for a bit. I just want to observe things. And now look at my headlamps, how bright are they? Okay, shout out to CSB Pro. Now these set of headlamps doesn't come from CSB Pro, but it is the bulb inside. It is that magic that provides this crazy light throw that is very useful if we're going for long distance drives, especially like Mae Hong Son. Alright, so this is how the lighting signature looks. Okay, and let's look at the tail lamp. So that's where my indicators are. Okay, so as you can see, it's in amber color in the camera. Basically, I make use of this void space. So in normal 996, this is not used at all. The lights are light up here. This is just the illuminator. But I wrapped this, covered it up, and routed the indicators down here so that it has that really nice one strip tail lamp look that I wanted. My neighbor bought the exact same car. This is where the indicators are. Alright, these are where the indicators are. So I don't like the white bit. I like the visual to concentrate on the red stripes, which is what it's supposed to be, and sort of get that sorted. Aircons are alright. The suspension has been sorted, and just need to bring the engine back to health. Okay. Learned some interesting fact this morning from the 911 community. The previous owner of this car actually passed away. Alright, and of course the guy who sold me the car bought it off him at a cheap price. That's how flippers flip. That's how you do your thing. I mean, I don't mind this. I don't mind how much the previous person bought the car for, because that would be what I would do as well if I were to be doing it. Okay, so yep, wait. You, regardless of what price you bought your car at, right, it is your own thing. I mean, regardless of what price you bought the car at, it is your prerogative to sell it at market value, right? Who say you can't spot a good deal and then sell it at market value? So I actually got it for like slightly below so-called market value, I would say, because the standard 996 coupes are going for like, bad ones are going cheap, of course, right? The Cat 4 ones, proper ones, they are going for like close to 200 now. So anyway, I don't mind all that bit. To me, any car that has gone through some mishaps or whatnot, when you meet someone who can nurse it back to health, give it a new lease of life, that's when the car shines again or get to live a life again. Right? I'll slowly fix everything back and get all those things sorted. Okay? So far, that's how it is. Alright? Do I like the headlamps? Not as much as I would like a standard, really pristine, original headlamps, but they're not ugly at all. They're quite good looking. and the light throw is amazing. And out of circumstances, I can't be spending 5,000-6,000 to buy one side, ship in, and then just to discover it mismatched with another side, and then buy another side. You know, I'm gonna go into a loop, so I might as well just buy a new aftermarket set, so that it's a more safe approach for me rather than, you know, trying to figure out this or that. All right, there are a lot of loose bits on the car because of lack of care and all that. I'll slowly do it back, I reckon. All right, take some time, and we'll see. Okay. Yep. Because I would say that's the spec I wanted. If I want to go for this look, you know, black car, black interior, and when my rims arrive, slowly you will see the car go into really good condition, like all my cars have. All right, I take good care of my cars. I don't skip on spending. I work really hard. You know, sometimes it's painful, but just bear the pain and then go on with it and then mend it back to life, right? If Tana can save a dying Boxster, convert it to manual, you know, and let it rip across the roads in mountainous Thai region, why can't I? All right. Of course, Tana has a workshop. I don't. But I have Tana. I have my friends in the industry. Okay? So, yeah. The best look of this car is from here. Yeah. The best way to look at it is from here. Alright, let me take a quick snap. Yeah. That's a nice one. One more. Yeah. Alright, that's the end for today's video. I don't need to close the roof because I'm in a covered car park. Covered car parks are your biggest ally when it comes to buying old cars or whatnot. Okay. Even for those who stay in landed property, they are open to the environment, the sites, circulation of heat and all that, big rain and all that. But yeah. Alright, that's about it. Good morning drive. I like it. And okay, about the car, I love the steering. Steering feel is amazing. Alright, the steering feel of this is amazing. You don't get this from modern Porsches. That's the first thing. Second thing, never would I have thought that a 2004 996 generation Porsche convertible, the structure is so rigid, right? There are hardly any scuttle shakes. Coming up the ramps, it doesn't flex like how my 6 Series initially were. 6 Series is already considered very stiff for what it is, alright? After I foamed it, no longer can feel that, but this one on the get-go, it is just so solid. It is built so solid on the road and all that, you know. You just can feel the car is solid, and then the steering is really nice to hold, a thin rim steering, and it steers beautifully. And the sound of the engine, the, you know, initial low RPM, and then as you press a bit more, the it's not a howling sound, it's not a roaring sound. I don't know what do I call it, but it's just, you know, that sound is just really nice, really nice. And the dimensions of the car is actually very small, so it's highly maneuverable, you know, so it's nice. I really like how the 996 drives, even if it is a C4S. It's very nice. Right, can't wait for my wheels to arrive, get all the loose bits fixed slowly, one by one, part by part, you know, get that all done, interior and all that, and it should be a beautiful car. I hope I get to do all this on time for Evo Enduro this year. Yeah, that's my wish. Alright, good boy. Regardless of your past, I'm gonna nurse you back to health and do what I need. You know, my first Porsche. Cheers.